Hi guys, welcome to this look at the Jason Voorhees Part 3 Friday the 13th mask. This mask is made by Poster Art FX in England, and it is the first mask in their collection of all the masks they do from obviously the Friday the 13th films. I'm going through a bit of a Friday the 13th blitz at the moment. For some reason I've just found a new love for Jason again, and I don't know why, but I think I've ultimately decided that out of the Freddy, Jason, obviously Michael, Leatherface, I think I have decided that my favourite movie icon, horror icon, is Jason. And so basically I've kind of gone all out on Jason at the moment, and just, I just watched all the films again back to back, literally watching all the films again with director's commentaries and everything. Don't know why, just having a bit of a blitz with Jason at the moment, or the Friday the 13th films I should say. And obviously, sad to hear of Richard Brooker recently passing away, the guy that played Jason in this film, Friday the 13th Part 3, which is one of my favourites. In terms of the film itself, I wasn't a fan of the obvious use of 3D, like with the yo-yos coming towards the camera and the juggling and things like that. I just found it a bit cheesy with regards to making obvious use of the 3D. But anyway, like I say, Friday the 13th Part 3 and 4, a couple of my favourite Friday the 13th films. But we'll obviously have a look at these masks. Now, like I say, they're made by Poster Art FX, which I'll put a thing at the bottom of this description for you to be able to find them on eBay, to be honest. Which is where I found, I've got to be honest with you, I've always wanted to get a collection of Jason masks, but I absolutely hated the idea of having a NECA Part 2 and Part 3 and Part 4, then someone else's Part 5, then Part 6 I couldn't get at all, Part 7, in England, it's, or Britain, it's hard for us to get these, or get good set of masks made by basically the same person. And although the masks obviously look different, I just didn't want them to be a lot smaller and a bigger one and look completely different. I kind of wanted a bit of uniform going through the different masks, which ultimately I'll show you a video of all the different masks that I've purchased from Poster Art FX, and you'll see that there's a bit of uniformity there, or there is uniformity there, and I like the fact that the same guy's done all the masks. Obviously I could have got them from someone like imported them in from America, from like the Jason station and all that, but that's just far too expensive for them to get all imported in and everything. But what we've got here, I think, are absolutely perfect masks that totally do the job of what you want, easily distinguishable between your 2, your 3, sorry, I keep saying 2, your 3, your 4, your 5, your 6, your 7 and your 8. Immediately, if you kind of know your masks, you could tell which one is one straight away. So in that sense, Poster Art FX has done an incredible job of creating these masks. Now, so let's go for this. Obviously, have a look at this number 3. What you can get on eBay is obviously a very basic plain white mask with your chevrons, and you'll get away with saying that's a number 3. What Poster Art FX has done is put the detail into these, the wear. Every single mask is also unique. Everyone has been handmade. It's not a mass-produced thing, so you will not get another mask exactly the same. Obviously, I've had a look at the masks. You're going to get obviously this marking here, this marking here, this marking here, this marking here, all the markings pretty much the same, you know, in the same area, but it'll never be exactly the same. No two masks are exactly the same. Each one is handmade. Each marking has been individually put on by hand. Like I say, it's not a mass-produced mask, and that's kind of what I love about it. They are made of this plastic. You can wear them if you want to. You know, they're not made out of the same material that the Necker ones, you know, are made out of. Which, you know, if you drop that, that's cracking. This could be dropped and it will be perfectly fine, to be honest. Just to show you, that's how white the masks are prior to all the painting and everything. They have the pop studs, which you can remove as well for display, if you would prefer them not to have the straps on. To be honest, obviously just pop studs on there. And basically, I cannot fault them. You're talking prices. I mean, obviously, like the Part 5 was the least work needed doing on the Part 5 mask, which obviously is the cheapest, which I think was around about £25, going up to £38 for the masks that need a lot of work on them, like the Part 7 with the big chunk missing, which you'll see all the masks in all the videos. You know, and I've got to be honest with you, I brought the Part 5 purely on the basis of, well, if that's, you know, good, then the rest are going to be good. And I have not been disappointed with a single mask I've got. If you're watching Poster Art FX, I've got to be honest with you, I'm gutted that I've got them all now. I've told you that, you know, I'd love to see a Part 9, I'd love to see a Part 5 of the real, or hallucin what's the word when he's hallucinating that he's seeing Jason. Anyway, I'd like to see that mask with a bit more blood on it. I'm kind of gutted that I've now got all the masks. They do, being 2, 3, 4, 5, 6 and 7 and 8. Oh, I keep saying 2, sorry, not 2. 3, 4, 5, 6, 7, 8. And like I say, I'd love to see a Part 9. There's obviously a bit more going on there, and it's obviously going to be a lot harder to do. But I'm absolutely stoked and made up that someone has, you know, put the love and effort into making these masks, and every single one is perfect. I can't fault them. It's not like he's made the Part 3 and Part 4, and, you know, could have quite easily cashed in on that. That's the masks that everybody's after, but he's actually gone the whole hog, you know, and made all the masks he can, and they're all brilliant, which, you know, you'll see yourself in the videos. But anyway, like I say, you could see all the different detail going on in here. You'll see on the feedback that they've got with people that have brought the masks that not a single person is disappointed with them, to be honest. I absolutely love them, and as a Jason fan, I'm absolutely made up. This for me is basically, you know, nearly half the price off a Necker one, and it is a far superior mask than the Necker one, to be honest. Let me just grab a part. Here's a part. This is a Part 3 in packet, and you can see that, you know, it's more yellower. The chevrons are just painted on, not even entirely straight in the lines, to be honest. I dare say that Poster Art FX has used this as maybe a guideline for where to have markings and things, which is fair enough. Obviously they've got the scoring around there, which is obviously on here, on there. But this, what they've kind of given this is a wood-like look, to be honest, and for me the colour is not right as well. It's too yellowy for a Part 3 mask, where it was obviously a lot whiter, which is what we've got here. So for me, you know, it is the best mask out of the two, which us people here in England can get. Obviously, you know, you can get these imported in from America. Going to cost, I don't know, God knows how much more, to be honest. But for me, this is the best mask, or the best masks you can get for your money at the moment. So you know, and obviously, like I say, you can wear them. You could quite happily easily wear that for Halloween if you wanted to. Me personally, I'm just going to use these for my display purposes. You know, I cannot praise it enough, to be honest. You know, and you know, a little bit, guys. You know, with you know, as we're talking about this, and obviously with the passing of Richard Brooker just recently, but I literally had just got all the masks and now doing videos for all Jason stuff, to be honest. Obviously I'll still be doing other stuff, but I'm going through a bit of a Friday the 13th blitz at the moment, so you're going to see all different stuff. But yeah, that's the Poster Art FX Friday the 13th Part 3 mask, and I totally recommend it. Cannot fault it. And if you're going to buy a NECA one, or you can get hold of one of these, then I'm sorry, but NECA, but as much as NECA, you know, I love you, NECA, and I love all the things you do, and I buy all the things you sell, but for me, this mask is a lot more superior in my opinion. But anyway, as always, guys, thanks for watching. Take care, and I'll catch you all again soon in the next video. Thanks a lot. Bye bye.